Hello, learners. So, this is the second part of this chapter, and the chapter name is Planning and Sustainable Development in Indian Contest. So, I was explaining about the last topic was about the target area planning, and here I told you there were some programs regarding this. Command Area Development Program, Drought Prone Area Development Program, Desert Development Program, and Hill Area Development Program. So, in this part, first of all, we'll take Hill Area Development Program. So, what is this and which type of program is this? So, according to the stepwise, we will study it. First of all, we will discuss about the intro and then aim and then steps. Okay, so we focus on it firstly. So, students, if we talk about the intro, okay, so in introduction, we will discuss here first of all about the Hill Area Development Program. It was started during the fifth plan. Okay, fifth plan of 5 year plan. According to this, it covered 15 districts of like Uttarakhand and Mikhir Hill, North Kachar Hills of Assam, Darjeeling district of West Bengal, Nilgiri district of Tamil Nadu. Okay, so mainly here Uttarakhand, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, they focus on especially in this area, these hilly areas. Okay, now next is there was a committee. Which committee? The National Committee on the Development of Backward Area. Uh, in 1981 recommended this program and it selected the area above. यहाँ पे एक क्राइटेरिया बना दिया गया था कि उस एरिया में it should be above 600 meters and it covered tribal regions, right? So that's why next is to use resources. What were the aim? What were the objectives of this program? So the objectives were to use resources, okay, like horticulture, plantation, animal husbandry, poultry, forestry, and scale and village industries. So this is all about the hill area development. And then next is drought prone area. So students, here also we will discuss about the, according to the first of all we will discuss about the intro, aim, and then steps. What were the steps taken by the government? So it was started during fourth plan of 5 year plan. Okay, this was the fourth plan, means it 1 year before the hill area development program it was planned. And government identifies here 67 districts, and the criteria was especially focus on the irrigation, less than 30% irrigation. If they focuses on if they saw any focuses on any area, so it was ac- according to the drought prone area development program. Okay, so next is aim, especially in semi arid areas. In aim or objective, if we talk about the objectives, so mainly they their objectives, their aim was to focus on the employment, creating productive assets, and they starting labor intensive works, irrigation projects, land development program, afforestation, grassland development, electricity, road, market, credit facilities. So they developed a lot here. And next is about the some of the achievements also were there. The restoration of ecological balance between water, soil, plants, and animals, right? And there were one more point is there which is very important. They integrated watersheds development program also here, especially in the drought prone areas, okay, to develop these areas. Next is we'll discuss here about the uh, yes, now we will discuss about the about a one of the case study of tribal development program. Okay, so students, this is the integrated tribal development project in Bharmar region, right? So Bharmal tribal region located in Chambri district of Himachal Pradesh. Okay, Chamba district, sorry, Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh. and it is inhabited by गद्दी ट्राइब्स. यहाँ पे ज़्यादातर कौन रहते थे? गद्दी ट्राइब्स रहते थे. इनके एक डायलेक्ट्स थे विच इज़ कॉल्ड गदियाली. ओके, विच was called Gadiali. And they practice transhumance. Do you know, students, what is transhumance? Transhumance means during the summer they um, move to hills area with their animals and all, and in winter they moves to plains. So they were not staying in a particular place. They move season wise, they change their places. So total area, according to that area in 17 or 18, यहाँ पे क्या किया गया था कि स्क्वायर किलोमीटर 1500 to 3700 मीटर्स जो एल्टीट्यूड है, हाइट पे जो एरियाज़ हैं, उनको ये एरिया दे वर लिविंग इन दैट प्लेस. ठीक है. एंड दे faces harsh climate because climate was very harsh, low resource base, fragile environment वहाँ का था. And there are 4 physiographic regions like होली, खानी, कुक्ति, तुंदा. ठीक है, there were the 4 regions. ये जो physiographic regions थे, harsh climate होने की वजह से they faces a lot problems there. And मोस्टली इकोनॉमिकली बैकवर्ड थे ये लोग. सोशियो इकोनॉमिक डिप्रिवेशन था यहाँ पे. एंड देर वॉज सम एम रिगार्डिंग दिस. In this case study, there was some aim like transport and communication, agriculture, allied activities, socio-economic services, education, health, potable water, electricity. They provided. Okay, so here through this um, map you can see these are the some reasons which I told you, like Khani area, Kukti area, and Tunda area, Holi area. So these all the reasons are of tribal region, Bharmer tribal region it is. Okay, which is located in Himachal Pradesh. Now next is Bharmer tribal regions has harsh climate, which I already told you, and according to the 2011 census, the total population of Bharmer subdivision was 39,113, that is 21% per square kilometer. That was is about the population. Okay, and historically the Gaddis have experienced geographical and political isolation and socio-economic depression. So economically they were very poor. Next is the process of development of tribal area of Bharmer stated 1970s when Gaddis were including scheduled tribes. Now they were included in scheduled tribe, which is known as ST category. Okay, and there were some aims like improving the quality of life of Gaddis. That was the objectives. Narrowing the gap in the level of development between Bharmer and other areas of Himachal Pradesh. So they want the government especially focus on this. There were some action steps taken by the government. Firstly, highest priority on the development of transport and communication agriculture. So this was the one of the steps taken by the government. And the second was potable water, roads, communication and electricity. They health care facilities they provided. And third is the remote villages in Tunda and Kukti areas still do not have sufficient infrastructure. Still they are some of the areas they have, they are facing problem. What were the result of this? Okay, the result mainly we can say tremendous increase in literacy rate. Literacy rate increases, and improvement in sex ratio was improved. Decline in child marriage, that was also improved. That was also a good point. The female literacy rate in the region increases from 1.88% in 1971 to 65% in 2011. So here we can see some development. Okay, some changes we can see, right? And they leave this transhumance system also, and they started cash crops agricultures. They started after that. Now, so this all about the planning, and now next is about the sustainable development, which sustainable development students development that needs of present without compromises ability of future generation to meet their own needs. It takes care of ecological and we can say social economic aspects of presence, and pleads for conservation of resources for future. This is all about the sustainable development. Okay, so which is measured in terms of temporal increase in gross national product GNP and per capita income, per capita consumption. This is all about the sustainable development. So students, I will explain this uh, in the next video. Till then, thank you so much.